Still love that intro screen there. The Hummer team and JJ Company. Alright. Hummer Super Mario World. We've come here for another lap. Yoshi's house now goes to a Yoshi's house. Hooray! Free one up. Alright, that's an improvement. A market improvement. Next level. So familiar. Oh, and so entertaining. It's almost like I was here just a little while ago. Almost. Nothing in there, that's good. I will not spontaneously end up in Chocolate Island 2? Duck right under those. Go for this. Bonk that. I kind of wonder, is the moon still up there? Not that it would matter. But something to wonder. Looks like Bowser's up at it again. Indeed he is. He just can't help himself. How'd I miss a coin? I know there's 5 coins in this level. Mostly. How you doing, Tara? That was silly. I think one of the pipes might have worked before and then stopped working or something. Like, I swear there was an underground area. The one... No, but then how would I have gotten all 5? Doing alright? Taking your government-mandated day of royal mourning? Hey, holiday's a holiday. Good. I guess that doesn't mean it's a holiday, does it? It might just mean you have to be in mourning. So I guess that might not be quite as nice. Oh, that would have been so awesome if it actually collected the coin. That would have been so awesome if I hadn't gotten hit in the face. Nope. Alright, well. Nah, it's a holiday. It does mean your shift ungraciously cancels because since you're a casual, but you live. Yeah, things could be a lot worse. A lot worse. I got that one, right? The weirdest thing is you think I'd be familiar enough with this level at this point, but... apparently, I find this confusing enough that I have to think about it. Quickly think about it. I'll put a marker down about that, because that's weird, but whatever. I learned from Hackmaker that some of these levels are supposed to have fewer dragon coins, so... now at least I know it's official. He went and fixed the overworld issue that plagued me last time, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I handed him the markers from the video. I would have handed him the text version, but none of these levels have names. And I didn't want to go through and figure out which level was which through the entire dang log. It's one thing to do that for like a hack that only has like 4 exits. It's quite another to do it for one that has 20 some odd exits. Or, I wrote an automated system for a reason, because I don't want to do it by hand. Still feel like I should go after it, a 1-up, but it doesn't really matter. I got plenty of lives. Oh man. Hey, get down here. Alright, that's 5. 5 dragon coins. Oh yeah. 5 dragon coins then means I bail. What's up, Curtis? How you doing? Is this an NES or an SNES game? Yes! Yes, it is. So this is Hummer Mario Bros., which is a port of the NES pirate port of Super Mario World to Super Mario World, which is a terribly complicated sentence, now that I think about it. But basically, there was a pirate version of Super Mario World, and this is trying to give the pirate experience, but in a more convenient package. I think it must have to do with the camera patch. A remake, yes. I think that must have to do with the camera patch. Because... yeah, it's gone now. I think it's the camera patch must be, like, conflicting with... anyway, it's a kind of jank that doesn't matter for this in the slightest, but I'm putting a marker down just because I put down markers for everything. BK suggested that the next thing that they do is demake this into the Mario, Chinese Mario World engine. My suggestion was that they port the... what I want to suggest to him is porting the... porting Chinese BK World, or BK Land into this. Which I think would be good for a laugh for pretty much everybody involved. But... oh, and shoot, before I forget, he got a bit paranoid over the fact that, where is it? Not really paranoid, but very worried about Mario changing colors. Hummer Mario World made from memory. Oh god, I need to stop doing that. That would actually be kind of cool, actually. Hummer Mario World from memory. Oh right, those things are chain platforms. So what he thought happened was that the chain platform changed Mario's color to orange. When it did no such thing. I changed his color, well, Fedora changed his color to orange because of desiring to have tails in the game. And so it made things look weird. And he was really he seemed worried about that, and I'm like, what are you talking about with the chain platform? So I just explained that it was my fault, not his. He does not need to worry about that. Apparently this project is a bit jank. In his words, he said it was held together with some spit and duct tape. But, I'm being honest, pretty much any hack project is held together with spit and duct tape. At least that's been how things have gone for me. My Zelda 2 one was probably the closest to properly engineered. Fiskbit pointed me at the right NES resources, and I made a proper IPS and patched my ROM using the correct things and used a real assembler that understands where things are in files, and yeah, pretty much everything before and after that has been a lot jankier. Oh right, I got the midway, didn't I? Bye, Yoshi! Speaking of Hummer World remade from memory, did chat hacks on SMW remade from memory. That was kind of fun. Definitely thinking about what the next time and place for chat hacksing is going to be. Need to get that figured out. Thinking I'll write a announcement in Discord tomorrow about that. I also want to talk about like the request thing. Basically, I'm thinking about using events on Discord whenever one of those is actually scheduled, so people will know when they happen. I don't know how much people care, but I think it would be nice to know. So, for instance, Undertale is presently tentatively scheduled for Saturday at 9 p.m. And once Zuccotti gets back to me, it will be less tentatively scheduled at 9 p.m. I imagine Discord events also just work with time zones, so I don't have to spend any time trying to convert those. I, always use the thing that's so convenient. The time tag on Discord is the best tag. There might be other tags. I don't know what they are. I wonder if I could have gotten up there. Even if I can, that's silly. Don't do it. Definitely one of its useful features. Oh, yeah. This is a make of Chinese SMW. Yes, how you doing, Max? Yeah, this is on SMW Central, and it is a SMW port of Chinese SMW to SMW. Why? Why not? There have certainly been worse ideas. Ended up talking to King Mayro, who's working on this, and got most of the stuff fixed from last time. And by that I mean he says he fixed the stuff from last time. I don't actually know what percentage it was. Some of it isn't fixable because some of it is the intuitive and just the Chinese pirate nature jank of it, but like dragon coins in some cases. But I figure I will take a look at those when I get there and square it. Isn't this one going to end up being vanilla edits? Kind of. It's a case where it's weird enough that I think it's okay, and also the fact that the demo was previously accepted means that I think it's pretty comfortable to leave on the site. And some sections are made, like, whole cloth new. Not every section, but a few sections at least. Oh boy, it's the first level I ran into that teleported me weird places. We're gonna find out if we're gonna go back to the nice, fancy level 0. Hey, get up there. I keep wanting to try and wall hug, wall jump, even though I know I shouldn't, and it won't work. Wow, I was nowhere close to getting a one up there. Yeah, there's a very non-vanilla camera. In fact, I think it was causing a problem earlier with how something to do with screen scrolling it was breaking. Like I managed to like cause a garbage line of tiles to show up, and I'm not exactly sure how, but it happened in the castle before. I suspect it is the camera patch, would be my guess. Something about scrolling in a way I just wasn't expecting, or the two fighting or something, I don't know. The non-vanilla camera is nice, because of the HUD on the bottom, you can't see as much down as you usually can in regular Super Mario World. So it's got the Sonic-esque camera, which hold down, scrolls down. It starts immediately too, which is a little disconcerting, and hold up, scrolls up. But it's easier to implement than having a delay. Oh boy, it took me to the right place! Actually, it took me back in the level, but still, that's good enough. Well, here we are demonstrating one of the more interesting features of Super Mario World, where if you try to go to more than one bonus room in a given level, it does that. Totally intentionally showing off that feature and not simply forgetting what I was doing and falling off into another pit of a pipe. No. Three dragon coins. Fourth dragon coin. I was so confused about this. I forgot the last dragon coin is like literally right there. Oh, I guess I could have done that without flying. Alright, and then after this, it's just run through the level. I'm happy that happened. Okay, let's get off this screen, because otherwise something might break later. Hey! Alright, well that's my bad. Vertical scroll wasn't adjusted to consider the center of the screen being 2 tiles higher. I think that makes a lot of sense. But considering like most level, like this level, I guess it probably had stuff down there. Oh, for fuck's sake. And when you come back into the level, you can redo this. Isn't that a nice feature? Let's put that on a screen I'll need later, probably. I do like the way he runs, though. It's a very fun run. Okay. Yeah, actually, I kind of wonder how the Chinese Mario World looks in comparison now that I think about it. I only looked at it very briefly. I pulled up, like, Juzz's playthrough to check something. And by check something, I mean, like, I looked at Jez's playthrough briefly to see if something made sense. It wasn't much of a check. So I guess if we get done with this and finish modding that other hack early, we can always explore Chinese Mario World, if need be. I'm pretty sure I have it on my SD card on the EverDrive. But there is that. Thank you, Yoshi House. And then there's this level. Yeah, it is kind of disconcerting, though. Get my dragon coin and come back for my dragon. Oh, also, you can't fly in this game. At least not the way you normally would think of flight. When you cape, it lets you fly once. It doesn't let you fly indefinitely. Which is a feature. Octagon. Goodbye, Octagon. I'm gonna miss that Octagon. You only had 2 days till retirement. Yoshi! Oh, crap. Well, at least that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, which pipes actually take you places and which don't is something I have no idea, really, about because of the janky nature. There we go. Original probably has 15 more lines of display, as this doesn't use overscan. Oh, that's a fair point. The pirates probably didn't give two shits about that. I mean, if you ever played it, it's an impressive feat. It does look pretty decent. It looks a lot like this, though the backgrounds don't scroll this way because the NES doesn't support that kind of thing. Well, it doesn't support having multiple layers of background, really. You can kind of fake it in a few titles, but you don't get this kind of thing. Complete background independence when you only have one layer of background. Cinco el Dragon Mondeas? Presume that means 6 dragon monies. Or 5 dragon monies. It has been a long time since I've studied any language of that type. Goalpost is still a little bit too high. Again, that might be in the normal game. I don't know. Ghost House. Oh, wait. Did I don't know if I tried it. Alright. You gotta try it. Yeah, I don't think I went up here last time. I think I said I wanted to and then completely spaced on it. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful slowdown. I'll take an exit, please. I also love how gigantic his feet are in this game. Look at that. They're huge, like clown shoes. Anyway, we're gonna go back and beat that one properly. Just in case. You know, I wonder if this is why the ghost ceiling here feels a lot more oppressive than it does in the original, is that it is in fact just all two tiles higher. Get the P-switch. Don't get the P-switch jump. No tango dinero. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, take door 1. Take door 2. And get out of here. You never know with ghost houses where you're gonna end up. Alright, good to see that's working. This particular hack demonstrated a small problem I had with my cutter software, in that it doesn't actually have level names, which kind of makes sense. In the original, there are no level names, and it's easier to just remove the level names than to prevent them from drawing. But in doing so, it prevented my chapter system from working, which made things worse. So now I have a backup system where, in the event that there is no level name, it will still have the trans level number sent up to the YouTube thing. As I guess okay, those are solid, as a surrogate, and I can change those as need be using like replace a lot more easily. Grep instead. Well, I'll probably just put it into Vim and use find and replace rather than going and using awk instead. Never actually learned how to use those in any serious capacity. Every once in a while I'm like, yeah, wouldn't it be nice if I actually knew how to do that? Because bulk editing files can be nice. Ran into an issue with that a while, or actually just like this week. I've been trying to fix it a different way, but it looks like that I'm just going to need to go through and comment out a bunch of lines of code that are pissing off our system in one way and not the other. Trying to run the same code through like 2 analyzers, and one of them hates one of our imports. But that import doesn't actually matter, since we only use it during testing anyway, so if I just remove the import, it'll be fine, but it's just a pain. Yoshi! Right. Alright, very green, Morton. Let's go. Like, he's aggressively green. Just look how green he is. Hi, Morton. As the Yoshi egg bobs aggressively on the other side of the screen. Ah. You know, it's nice to have a level using level music. Do I really want to destroy all of these blocks? No, I do not. It would be troublesome. But I do want to try something stupid. Oh, right, I guess I can't spin jump these things to death for some reason. Whatever. Oh, I didn't get the spin fly. Oh, definitely I can get it that way. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Meh. There's probably nothing up there anyway. Shoot. I really hope this pipe takes me somewhere meaningful. I don't think it will, but I hope it will. Please don't take me to level 0, please. Same pipe. Not complaining. You know, you think I'd learn better over the years. Oh, right. Beautiful. I can destroy those things with Fire Flower? Huh. Yeah, I'd say it's like one of Buzzy Beetle's defining characteristics, but okay. And I think that ends the level. Yep. Need to die for midway. Shouldn't take long. See if it still spawns me in the floor. Nope, no floor spawn this time. I feel like floor spawn would be something, you know, someone would like call their animals. Not my cat, it's my floor spawn. Yeah. Sounds like a little bit too gothy. Very middle schoolery, if nothing else. Here we go. Put this here so I can actually see the output. That's always nice to have. And then the obligatory water level. Replete with sprite flickering. This was another one that took me nowhere. Nope, not that one. Have to snipe the fish. Apparently, every single pipe in the original takes you to a bonus room. Every single one. Why? Why not? Yeah, it took me backwards, okay. Don't need to do that again. That wasn't even the fish I was aiming at. Does remind me, I was letting YouTube give me some random music to listen to, and it picked Weird Al's Party in the CIA. And there's a bit where he just misses the wrong third world dictator, or the wrong head of state. In the music video, he just literally shoots the wrong guy. It's a very strange music video for Weird Al. You usually don't think of him as a spook, but nope, he joined the CIA that time. Why is there flickering in an SNES game? I believe they're trying to replicate the full experience. And that includes weird flickering of the sprites. Because in the NES, you had a fixed number, a lot smaller fixed number of sprites, and you needed to cycle them out. Hence flickering. But in this one, I think he's doing the same thing to produce a more realistic experience. There was a chance he might have shown up for this if it was a little bit earlier, but he's on the East Coast, so would have been convenient if he could have answered your question. Is there even a way to get that thing? Like, not in this particular hack, but in general. If there's a way through this, I don't know. 8 by 8 or 16 by 16 tiles per scanline, yep. Something I definitely learned recently. 8 by 16 is weird. I was trying to rip a decent chunk of CHR from a game, and most of it is 8 by 16. But a few bits, just a few bits, aren't. And so I had to run through it a few times. Okay, where does this take me again? Take me to the beginning? Yeah, beginning. Don't do that one more than once. Compared to 34 on the SNES, yeah. And honestly, it's very rare, at least in the games I've played, to see the actual, like, sprites start missing per scan line. The only game I can really think of that does that with regularity is Mario RPG. Because some fights just have too many sprites on a given scan line, and you throw out something like the giant fireball attack. It's just a bit too much for a given scan line. Oh, right, I have to do this multiple times. Well, that's how you get over there. I almost never use that door. Like, it never happens. SMW does it if you die in the Larry Iggy room? Huh. Why? Like, I feel I've died in those rooms before and not noticed such things, but there's not, like... No, that's a background, huh? I was thinking maybe the platform, but the platform is definitely on layer 3. Or, in mode 7, I mean. I know this quite distinctly because of the, Diagonal Mario World fight. Oh yeah, we already did the gimmick. We found nothing was there. Ugh. And of course, I've seen it in some hacks. Look at that ball bounce. I guess, no, you guys can't see the ball. I don't need to spin jump my way through this one. And therefore I will not. The last time we, New Super Mario Brother World did this switch. Let's see if it does anything if I proc it further in. My guess is no. Oh, what's up, Steven? How you doing? Morning to you too. Okay, no midway yet. One of those things I just have to remember is the case. And frequently forget. Oink. Doo-doo-doo. And the whole fireball's here this time. And so is Iggy's ass. Or Larry's ass. One of their asses. Whatever. Whomever's ass. Did it for the points. Not because I'm easily confused about which one is which. And Mario, once again, stares at the castle until it explodes. It's okay, still a bit frustrated. Let me thank you. Still a bit sick, or... Because I can totally get that. I'm mostly fine. I hurt my back somehow, I don't know how, and so I wanted to get some things done today that I didn't get done. And instead sat around and complained about my back hurting. But as long as I don't move too much, like basically it has to do with getting up and walking. If I'm sitting on the couch, it's largely fine. But still annoying enough to complain about, but not for long. It's feeling better than it did this afternoon. I'm hoping tomorrow will be mostly fine, but you never know with these things. The timing. Done. Yes. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Like I said, I have a pretty good idea of what I did, and will not do it again. So, could be a lot worse. And doesn't interfere with me doing computery stuff, so. Or this. Look at that sprite flicker go. I guess this is intentional. Look at the same bonus room again. Put a marker down just to be sure. The problem, like I think I said with this hack before, is There's so much in it that's weird because of the pirate nature of it. And then there's some stuff that I don't know if it's just broken or not. The Dragon Coins thing he confirmed was mostly a case of the Dragon Coins are simply in an area you can't access because it doesn't exist in this game. But for other things like 2 pipes going to the same bonus area, I just don't know, and I don't necessarily want to stop what I'm doing, open up Chinese Super Mario Land World, and go find out. For you, frustrated, not frustrated with sickness, frustrated with the elite, dangerous community for being themselves? I think I always get elite, dangerous mixed up with a, like, door game from back in the day. I mean, like, Barren Realms Elite. What are they doing that is so vexing? And what kind of game is it? Because I don't actually know. But I do know it's a game. Mario desires to stay on screen, but fails. Elite has been a franchise since '82. Maybe it is one of the ones I'm thinking of then. It's possible there was a door game based on it. Possible. I guess I should explain what I mean by door game. When you logged into a BBS to play games, you would always go to the doors section because they were like doors into other places. Was, I think, the, you know, fantasy explanation. But really, it just invoked another program on the machine running it. And temporarily booted you into it. The most famous BBS door games, as far as I know, are probably Legend of the Red Dragon, aka Lord, and Trade Wars 2015, or whatever that one was called. Right, sorry, Yoshi. I always liked the Usurper. That was a fun one, much in the same vein as Lord. Kick ass, get treasure, kill people. That sort of thing. Afraid you still have no idea. You know, I guess I didn't explain what a BBS was. A BBS is a bulletin board system. So you'd get on your computer and you'd use the modem to dial another computer. And on that computer, there was some program that would allow you to, like, post messages to other people, like Discord does. Except, you know, you had to actually, you know, physically call a computer to do it. And punks like me would log in not to communicate with other people so much as to play tiny, honestly, kind of like like old school PHP games, like Neopets. You log in once a day, do your dailies, and you can get it done. And that was about it with Lord. You had a fixed number of turns, like 20 some odd, and then you would be done with the game, and you'd log in again tomorrow. Nope, that is not the same pipe. Think you have an idea what I mean now? Okay. I enjoyed doing that in the 90s a bit. We had a few different ones that were local to us. Firehouse and Electron Storm were the ones I remember. There's probably a few others. With the one collective brain cell that's awake. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it was just a fun thing. Something to start the day off with, since I was an early riser at the time. I didn't try this pipe last time. And nobody really complained in our house if you used the modem at 6 a.m. As long as it was a local call. Local calling was... no. Actually, I guess that is also a thing that no longer exists. Outside of, like, countries. But you were only supposed to call people in the same city, or else it would... or same city or state. The billing for this kind of thing turned out to be more complicated than I thought. But basically, you should not call people outside your same area code, except in certain instances where different area codes were serviced by different companies. It's a complicated mess, is what I understood. So why do we have a $500 bill? Sup, Dorg? Yeah, that's basically it. That's what could happen. You want to call one of the fancy BBS. It's like I wanted to call one in Kentucky once, because I think it had a download I wanted. And I was told unequivocally, no. We are not paying the long distance, so you can call Kentucky to get, like, some random demo off of a BBS. How you doing, Dorg? Bonk. I did, however, get in trouble for spending an inordinate amount of time downloading Duke Nukem 3D once. Admit it was before your time. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the whole like local and long distance dichotomy thing died off pretty quick with cell phones because it never doesn't make sense. It doesn't make as much sense with cell phones because it no longer becomes easy to determine if you're in the same region as someone else. Like when the only area code you would generally dial is 205, it's pretty easy to know what's local. And what is it? Is it 205? Yes. Is it not? No. But now with cell phones, once those were introduced, it became a lot more complicated because people can be anywhere. People with cell phones can be anywhere. So. Yeah, it was a red shell. All of the shells in this are red. I think it's just aesthetic. I think that the NES version only has red shells too. With cell phones, they did the whole double price if you're calling someone on another net. Oh yeah, like the in-network and out-of-network calls. Yeah, I remember that now. That was like you got to choose who your network was, and yeah, that was silly. I never had that problem because I went like from a pay-as-you-go cell plan to an iPhone an iPhone pay plan when it was released for the unlimited internet, and as such, never had to worry about such things. It was either it's all going to cost me 10 cents a minute either way. And now it's, no, none of that matters. I'm still on the same plan, even though it's probably ill-advised. What is this hack anyway? Okay, so this is Hummer Mario Bros. This is a sort of remake of a demake of Super Mario World. So there was a Chinese pirate company that decided they wanted to make Super Mario World for the NES. So they did. And it's weird. It mostly works. It looks pretty close to the real thing, honestly. And so some people on SMW Central decided they wanted to port that game's aesthetic and levels over to SMW. And so I'm going through and moderating it right now. I played this Monday. Pretty sure it was Monday. And there were some problems, and so I sent the VOD and some notes to King Mayro, Mayro, and he fixed things up, because one of the biggest problems was I was just cut off on the world map from most of the level. Like the last like 8 levels or so. Was there a midway in this? Oh, whatever. And so yeah, I'm just doing another run through, and then we'll beat the game and find out what Bowser looks like in this weird hack. No, there is not a midway. I really need to pay more attention to things. And I'm going to suggest they now port over Chinese BK Land, which is a hack of the Chinese Mario World, over to SMW. Because why not? And then after this, I have a slightly more conventional hack. Old school something or other. I need to look at the exact name again, by OEO. Which I started last time as well, and is really good. If you like weird challenge glitch hack sort of levels, which I have been enjoying. There's at least a couple of them where I have not actually seen this particular glitch before, so it's been kind of a unique experience. And some of them where Louis hasn't seen the particular glitch before, which is a unique experience. I don't know what I expected. Hey, look, it's Reznor! Treznor. Let's not die to Reznor, for that is embarrassing. Now Mario bobbles with his egg until the castle explodes. Huh. Apparently, I've just been gifted a Tier 1 subscription to Games and Tweed. Nifty. Mario be vibing before morning scrambled eggs. Oh, yeah. I like it. No! Goodbye, Yoshi. You'd probably add to the lag later anyway. The weirdest thing about this is sometimes you'll see bits and pieces of architecture or level design that made sense before and now make no sense. Like, there's no reason for that, alright. There's no reason on Springboard now, because there isn't. There's just no reason for it. There is no puzzle to be solved. It's just there because of, you know, it was there in the original, even though they cut out the whole note block section, because they probably didn't implement note blocks. The original. Joke no one has made before. I think in this case it's a little more true, just because of how weird... Oh, right, I got the midway, right. I don't know, just it feels more reasonable if Mario just kind of stands there with the egg. There is no midway. One day I will remember to pay attention to what I'm doing. Such a silly little bit, adding the drums when you get on Yoshi, but it makes everything so much better. This time I'm going to keep the star power the whole way. It's a shame when you can't get the wigglers involved. I'll put a marker down and ask about this pipe, because maybe I missed the marker for this last time. One thing I have had to mention more than once is I'm never certain what's actually a, like, real problem. What's a problem with the hack and what's a problem with the original. That feels like a problem with the original. Why is he using star power? Because I think they also resolved to not really use any original music. They didn't, like, port over the music from the Chinese Super Mario, Chinese Mario World, which is probably for the best. But why 8 OSD? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess my guess would be it's one other track they're not planning to use ever. But I could be wrong. Since I don't think there's like a World 8 that you hang out in like this. I get to beat this level twice. I just noticed I have a Yoshi in this level. I thought my Yoshi got forcibly expelled last time. I thought my Yoshi exploded last time. Taking a shortcut. Because I'm gonna have to beat this level twice anyway. May as well. SMW has 7 worlds. That's right. It's the final one, though. And Mario 3 has 8. It's easy to get the two mixed up. We'll poke our heads in the Yoshi house really quick, too. Check out what's here. The exact thing we know is already there. Yep. No, I understood you exactly. Well, speaking of World 8 and Mario 3, I was thinking that maybe next check hacks would be that Mario 3 hack that Foxy underscore a large number made. Because I could see it being fun. And I'm going to look into scheduling that tomorrow. It's on my list of things to do. It was on my list of things to do earlier, but it's also on my list of things to do now. It's not really worth it now, is it? Wait, I'm small now, I don't need to do any of that nonsense. That level is annoying. Boo clouds in general, I just do not care for them in any form. Small jumps. Big jumps. Jumps of all, but and all the jumps in between. Okay, this time I won't get fooled by the assorted objects. Alright, I was really hoping I'd just, like, tap that one, and I did not. Okay, go under and then over at the last second. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with that without a mushroom. Like I said, I don't really care for the ghost clouds. I do appreciate, like, their solutions to, say, the bonsai bill. Because you just couldn't have a sprite that big on the NES without having massive problems. Well, shoot. Actually, this works to my advantage. Alright, that's one door down. One more to go. Alright, cool. That's all the doors. And now to exit this level. And done. Oh. You already got our light refreshment? I think I want to keep the fire flower for now. Do some killing to make sure my frame rate doesn't drop too much. Not that it's going to work, but you know. Man can dream of not touching an urchin. Shoot. Knew I was being overly aggressive there. An area of the game nobody ever goes to, except when doing Lunar Dragon runs. Because it takes way too long to go anywhere. Alright. Now we wait. Beep. It's the weird thing about dealing with, like, non-consistent slowdown is you do actually kind of worry about when the speed up happens. In some games, it's less of a problem. I think in Death Smiles, it's pretty easy to manage your slowdown. But here, not so much. wonder where my copy of that is. It's probably still on the shelf. Still probably one of the most embarrassing things I ever bought in person. They wanted to go all out with that, with the English release of that. And it was a very silly thing. Okay, that's it. 5. I like this castle. It's the Castle of Fuzzies. Even though I get hit by one of these two fuzzies every single time. It does demonstrate the resourcefulness they had to go through to actually make these levels work. No saws. And of course the mushroom you can't get unless you already have a cape. Boink. Oh, boink. Well, that was embarrassing. Especially because I'm not going to be able to get this power-up. Or am I? Huh. I guess this makes sense. There's really no utility to doing it, though. Brilliant. You notice Mario's old age in newer games is really showing? Really? I don't know, he always seems to be always vaguely middle-aged to me. But when I think of what he's supposed to look like, I think of Lou Albano, so... Because everybody loves Captain Lou. Captain Lou Albano. Still can't believe someone said, you know, we need a Mario, let's get a professional wrestler. But it was the 80s, or possibly the 90s, and that kind of thing did make sense sometimes. Console limitations, have your fun. Red hot kick. I just need to be careful now and not lose this like a moron. Oh wait, I don't have to... Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't actually care about the cape. You take the bus instead of using the cape to get over there, like the real game. And this whole area is less threatening because there's nothing to kill you. Time to splat Roy. Ow. And Roy splatted. Huh. Oh, there's the green line. I love the green line so much. Destroy the castle with your mind. $56 lives to go. No. This Mario could join Psychonauts. That is true, he could. Just think of that classic, almost overly photoshopped World War II piece of propaganda. We got this fighter pilot, and he's got his hand out, like holding his hand out a bit, like the pipe crushing animation that hand movement that Darth Vader uses as his "crush the Russians," or I think it's "crush the Russians with your mind" or something. Department of Psyops. know I can do that, can't I? Because everything is fireballable in this game. Heard the sequel to Psychonauts came out recently. After a long time. What's his name has not demonstrated himself to be a great project manager. Let's see, get P speed, turn around. There we go. Psychonauts 2 is really good. Oh, good. Good to hear. I think the last Double Fine game I played was probably Costume Quest 2. And I actually have a physical box copy of Broken Age around here somewhere. Don't think I've ever opened it. Why are these immune to fire? Everything else isn't. But yeah, after that Kickstarter, I was a little less enamored with that company. On the other hand, I still bought Costume Quest 2, so... Even after Brutal Legend, still angry about that. Ever looking for a game to play that isn't Mario? That's what you'd recommend? If Kingdom Hearts wasn't an option? Yeah, gotcha. How you doing, Zuccotti? Was there a Midway? There was something I wanted to look at, too. When the mushrooms were spawning, it looked like something funky was happening. Alright. There was a Midway, and that was a terrible use of my mushroom. That was a terrible use of my mushroom. That. Just want to get through this section as quick as possible. I don't know what's wrong with me suddenly. I feel like there's something going on with how those mushrooms are spawning, and it's kind of weird, and I'm wondering now if that happened in every block, and I just only noticed it now. And it's gonna drive me nuts until I know definitively one way or the other. Okay. Put button down. Yeah, because the block turns red when that spawns, and I wonder if that happens in other levels too. Gonna be paying attention next time. Fucking pissed. I hope the good kind of pissed. As in enjoying good beverages as opposed to being actively angry. Who fears this? The fun kind of pissed. Alright. For fuck's sake. Even when I know it's coming. Always spin jump, just in case. Oh. Literally. That's also possible. You're angry? Oh no. No, it didn't happen here. It only happened to that level. Huh. Wonder why. Alright, I have to do this the silly way first. Yeah, we'll do that on the way back. Pop this box. Get the P-switch. Let's try that again with less dramatic failure. Let's just run all the way away and then hope it doesn't happen again. Oop. Nope. I have not managed to jump on a single P-switch this entire run-through. Yeah, I'm curious. If you want to share, feel free to. Otherwise, don't. It is one of those things. Oh, gotta move my leg again. Be careful. Nails always have corners, even after you spend all day filing them. Oh, it worked! Hooray! I could see that being annoying. Totally could see that being annoying. I'm not even sure how that works. How do they have corners after you file them all day? I think I'd be annoyed too, or possibly think someone's playing some sort of practical joke on me. Gonna grab that first just in case. Boom! I probably shouldn't have held any buttons. That was just sad. It's like the world's worst cannon launch ever. Even Guybrush was better at it than Mario was today. I assume it is my fault because I like pressed a button or something. Try this again, hopefully with less failure. Nope, you gotta hold B, or else you die. I guess that's a thing. It feels like the cannon's really gimpy compared to the normal cannon. But it's been so long, and I want, you know, once you play Invictus, at least once you learn about the cannon tech, and then you never, ever, ever use cannons without holding B. Because it's more fun that way. Should have hexagons, ideally? Huh. What? Your nail cutter is straight, which is awful. You want to... Yeah, usually I aim for vaguely circular, but... To be fair, I just use a pair of toenail clippers. I don't do anything fancy. This is a really disappointing way for this to end. Because I think what it comes down to is even if I hold B and or hold right, I need a cape to cross this. I don't think what the quickest way to get the cape is, and I think it'll be to go back to the castle. Okay. Yeah, if you hold B, it's fine. Otherwise, no. Hey. Lack of P-switch there is vexing, but I think that's probably original jank. Very unhappy with myself for not having gotten the first coin now. So wait a second. With Yoshi, I think I can pull this off. This is a dumb idea, and I'm so doing it. Alright. Oh, hey, I even keep the Yoshi. Cool! Hold all the buttons. That really shouldn't have worked. My initial plan was just jump off Yoshi, but then I remembered the, and by remembered I mean saw in the way. The oh-so-convenient... Yeah, my voice is having problems in it. The oh-so-convenient springboard. I will die if I get that. Probably could have jumped over normally. Yeah, with the springboard, probably. Alright, I think there were only 4. Put a note there. Oh, pencils. They look more like meat sticks. You know, snap into a Slim Jim, etc. Snap into a Slim Jim. Never realized how dull these castles were when you don't have something to do in them. I'm gonna go forward a little bit to try and get a second power up too. I mean, never mind. I'm just gonna die. It's the right way of it. You can just reply to this. Yep, just reply to that. Feel the need to do it there. Get my mushroom. I always feel he's particularly patriotic when he's growing like that. He looks like he grows like American flag pants. We should make sure that... Yep, that's definitely solid. I'm only doing that once. Definitely do not need to do that more than once. I learned that from the strategy guide. I've in fact... Oh, I guess I did look at the strategy guide for this game once. That's how I found out where the secret exit for the Valley of Bowser Ghost House was. I had no idea where it was when I was a wee young one. There we go. With a full fireball. And a full Wendy. Which should really never run into Wendy. Wait, isn't this Wendy, the Wendy fight in, the other kid's castle? Like, this is the other setup, isn't it? No, Wendy's fight is flat, right? I had to think about that. Alright, while I wait for the castle to explode. And progress was made. Oh, I love this level. Kind of. No, actually, I kind of don't like this level at all. Huh. Hey, this level's okay, actually. I mean, just a bit repetitious. Wait, that's already... It's already expended? That's odd. Castrum Kinesis. You know, I don't know. Especially given he seems like he can only use it to explode castles with his mind. It's very likely that it's not well documented. Maybe he'll get invited to join the X-Men if they have a lot of problems with people, with evil villains hiding in castles. Which happens all the time. Yep, you discovered it, you get to name it. It's the way of it. Works with dinosaurs and psychic phenomena. Reason I'm not dying to the midway just yet is because I think... Never mind. There is no secret. Mario still has to go beat up the villain first. Well, maybe it's a case of, like, I don't know, a load-bearing boss. This is not a very useful power-up here. It's very odd to have pre-hit blocks. Just in general. Just convinced Mario wants to commit vandalism. That's not the worst plot for a ROM hack, I will admit. Mario decides to commit an act of vandalism. At 25 exits in, we are getting close to the end. Yes, he did actually use the Bowser theme. Oh, it's this level! Everybody loves this level. Because everybody loves carrot platforms. Like, seriously, everybody loves carrot platforms. This is not a joke. Alright, I went over there, but whatever. Not something of great import. Oh no, Yoshi commits tax fraud after Yoshi's Island. It's true. Whereas Mario pays his taxes. Because I've played the ROM hack. Mario pays his taxes. Which I did on tax day once. I get the feeling I did something wrong there. I have evidence that not only Mario doesn't pay his taxes. I'm looking forward to how this sentence ends. But he severely injured a tax collector too. This didn't happen to happen when he was on a suspicious tax shelter island, did it? Because I could definitely see that happening. Do I have to spin? That's placed wrong. How you place a single dragon coin thing in the wrong spot, I don't know, but that one's definitely placed wrong. I presumed that was a double dragon coin problem. Nope, happened at his home. I'm curious about this evidence then. Very curious. Due to a parallel investigation. I guess I just have to spin jump on those. So either there's a missing platform or I just need to spin jump on those to proceed. That is really weird. Is this a reference to something I don't know what it is, out of curiosity, or... Maybe the problem is I'm proccing the 4, and I shouldn't be. You know, I was about to say I should probably check to see where the other dragon coin is, but I can't now. Wish I got more 1-ups out of it, now that I think about it. Alright, fine. I'm taking this with me, then. I could take one of these and proc it. This is so odd. Oh, come on. Oh, I guess if I write it down, I can make that jump. That's a smarter move. I am ready to not be hearing this music. This is a sudden and bizarre difficulty bump. Okay, get on the 4, stay on the 4. Nope. Thinking you got past the overworld? Yes, I did. How you doing, Silver Fox Flame? In fact, the hack creator got in touch with me and went and fixed a bunch of stuff and or confirmed that it was jank from the existing Chinese port. So... Now I'm just trying to figure out how to get past this part here, which is giving me a surprising amount of trouble. I have a feeling it may have been tested under the influence of Cape. This one will take me slightly further. Yeah, that's how you do it. Ooh. was a weird level. And had a misplaced dragon coin, which always makes me sad. But so far, nothing, like, actually bad. I put down a bunch of markers for, like, small cosmetic things and questions to ask. So, don't do capes, kids. This is your brain. This is your brain on cape. Any questions? Let's be honest, the only reason anyone remembers that commercial is because she literally smacked the hell out of an egg with a frying pan while asking that question. I really hope they didn't replicate the a million doors. That's the opposite of how this should work. Alright, well, did the first door. I am not looking forward to more doors. No one ever wants to go to more doors. Yeah, it's an actual commercial. It was a drug PSA in the, like, 90s, early 90s. This woman who looks a little strung out says, "This is your brain," and then smashes an egg and points to an egg, and then says, "This is your brain on drugs," and smashes the hell out of it with a frying pan. That's literally it. Well, actually, she has any questions, but, you know, it's just enjoyable. Did it prevent kids from getting on drugs? I don't know. Did make me want to hit eggs with frying pans, which I guess is not drugs as a pastime, so I suppose it's probably better. Awkward? I mean, no, it's actually just a silly commercial. And I never actually did smash any eggs with frying pans. I think the closest to, like, just absolute egg wastage I ever did was I tried to cook an egg on the pavement once, on a particularly hot day. Alright, let's not do Bowser quite yet. I need to go do more doors. And in fact, I did succeed in getting it to scramble a bit, although my hope of making a sunny side up egg on the asphalt was not to be. For more than a few reasons. That was a rather busy road I was trying to cook that egg on. Most important thing is she said the word drugs and made an impact. You're not wrong. Well said. Well said. Was it door number 4 that I need to try now? Dang it, door number 4 goes here too. Or did go here before. Okay, I gotta remember. Door 5 this time. Door 5, and then the other door, and then we'll try out the other side. It's a very short level if you know what you're doing. This level also has that thing happening. I just noticed. Go live, say drugs, reckon Twitch cash. I mean, there's a certain VTuber who started her entire career by uttering one letter, and it worked out pretty well for her. So you never know. Alright. We're over here now. That actually works in my favor. There we go. Alright, there's only one more idea I have, which is there's a possibility there is a secret thing at the very end of this with the P-switch, because so far the P-switch has been completely and utterly meaningless. Nope. Take this, it goes back faster. Join stream, send message, device immediately dies. It's now under investigation by the FBI. Same with the internet. Hey. And ghosties. Alright, I think that'll have done it for this. Yep, that was the last one. One door, 2 door, 3 door, 4 door. Alright. I believe we're ready to take on Bowser Face, the level. Oh god. My worst enemy yet. The lag. I feel like I've been to this level before. Gonna be enough critters for this? No, I'm probably gonna miss it out by like 2. Yep. You'd like to point something out? Go for it! God, this is so slow. And so far, this looks right. Nothing there, though. That makes me sad. What? Why is there a maze up here? Why was there a maze up there? Why is there still a maze here? Is this a thing? The Venn diagram between ants and British people is almost a circle? I mean, I don't think the ants generally run the BBC, but okay. I'm curious where this line of thought is going. Ants don't usually wear bowler hats. Ants was the better of the 2 movies. You know what? Usually Pixar wins any given round, but Ants was definitely the better of the 2 movies. Bug's Life was eminently forgettable. Weird loyalty to their queen and instincts to line up in single file and travel in a queue. Take things that aren't theirs back to the colony, and a love for crumbly pastries. Okay, I can see that. Gonna guess Port accidentally gave you those graphic hitboxes? Maybe. I guess that could be it. Either way, with a completed save file, with a complete SRAM, if he wants to make a couple fixes, and there's a couple fixes he's probably going to want to make after this, it should work out okay. I thought Bowser himself was actually already only 4 colors. But I guess you want to go with more NES safe color. Oh, I'm dumb. With more NES-like colors. Pink Bowser bottom text. Wing! See, I always thought the clown car looked like it could be very NES-like. Like, look at the colors on it. Those aren't that different than the normal ones. I assume it's a bit like the pink kryptonite that we don't talk about. There's a pink Bowsette. Oh no. Yeah, that was a meme that kind of came and went. I mean, it still exists in the sense that people still make additional fan art, but it's certainly no longer a giant meme. The best use I ever saw actually was for a puzzle hunt puzzle, where Bowser kidnaps Peach and has to go on and do her cooking show for her using the crown. And the cooking show involved transforming words with various transformations. It was actually quite good. Really well done puzzle. Should still be online somewhere. Maybe I'll find that and link it on Discord later. It's a really good puzzle. Though admittedly, me and my friends didn't solve it correctly by, you know, being smart and taking notes and figuring things out. No, we decided instead to cheat by using programming and meeting in the middle. On the princess. Exactly. Except she had to make the fruitcake. Alright, so long, Gay Bowser! Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Boom! Thanks for the GGs. How you doing, Kappa? That Peach, though. She had to be rendered slightly simpler because of NES limitations. Hooray! We did all the fireworks. It's not the scariest Peach I ever saw. There was one in OLDC that I thought looked like a pirate. It was weird. Or, no, that was that 24-hour level design contest. Hummer Mario World. Original creators, NES. Hummer Technology Co. Hummer Chen. Carol. Huh. Kathy Chen. Silvers Lin. Teresa Miao. Composers, original. Koji Kondo and Hummer Chen. Palace Watcher. Dev Azure. Hummer Chen. Silver Lin. Ported by King Mayro. Ported by... Oh, what? Seg did this? I know Seg worked on this. Huh, everything else, King Mayro. He did a lot of things. Palace Switcher. Must be a person. Patches. By Kevin. Ladia. And, oh, 32, that's why that worked. Okay, Mario 3 status bar, instant item box. Reprogram vertical scroll. ZS NES incompatibility notice. Didn't test that. Disable bonus stars, that explains a lot. Why is there a password system? What? Why did you put the password system? Okay, fine. Teleport to special specified level, end level, and shatter block. There's a lot here that I don't think was actually used. Customizable Reznor, gray falling platform, line guided fuzzy, okay, and timed lift assembly. Special thanks to Palace Switcher, Devizure, Segment 1, Zone 2, hey, Pat CDR, and Ninja Boy. Huh. Her eyes moved. That's even creepier than them not moving. Fair enough. Wonder what the hell the password system was used for. I'm gonna be on that. I'm very confused. But there's no Yoshis to hatch. No, it just ends. Or... Oh... this is cute. Galumba, Koopa Troopa, and Super Koopa. Oh, this is adorable. Launching Potabo. Okay, that's what I should have called it. Rex, of course. Buzzy Beetle and Spike Top remain unchanged. We got our Chucks. Buzzy, of course. Dino Rhino and Dino Torch. An annoying amount of boos and Eries. Swooper. Those eggs are for eating. Blurp and Cheep Cheep. Urchin. Oh, we didn't see Rip Van Winklefish. Dry Bones and Bony Beetle. Potabo. Thwomp. Ninja and Spike Ball. And of course, the ever-present Mecha Koopas. Everyone's favorite, Reznor on top of a big gold tape. Oh yeah, it's ball and chain. Well, the thing is there's no chains in this, so it has to be a spike ball. Bowser. Thank you, Hummer Team. Now rest, our heroes. And thank you for playing my game. And that was presumably all of Hummer Mario World. Oh God, Mario's eyes. Those are terrifying. They look horribly bloodshot. All right. Well, I'm going to press A and B. All right. Play credits. I do not need to replay credits. Sheesh indeed. All right. I wanted to see the opening cutscene working because I didn't check that out earlier. But otherwise, this is ready to go, I think. I'll look at the notes in the morning. This looks pretty reasonable so far. Guess I should grab the URL for the next one while I'm at it. As Mario slowly walks forward and fails to fall into any pits. This is a long walk. He might even beat the level if he keeps going. Nope. Alright, so I got 28 with a star, that's good. I did a... Nope, I don't have one idea. Don't care about that. Turns out there is not a two-player mode. That solves that problem. Make sure doing replay credits and letting them run through didn't screw with anything. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Why not? Why not if I actually manage to reset? And then we'll go back to the good old days. Okay, replay credits. It's a good point to actually get into this level. I didn't think about it. I get the feeling, though, it's probably going to be fine. Guess I'm going to enjoy some cold water now. Camera functions? Alright, fine. I never actually checked the camera functions on the map. I really should. Never been on my checklist before. Then don't. No, it's a good point. It's a good point. I kind of wonder what the incompatibility notice looks like for this. I do appreciate that it exists. I'm kind of curious as to it. Actually, I can go look at its mechanism. It probably just checks that, like, I don't know, some sort of mirroring's implemented incorrectly or something. ZSNES was not the most incredible of emulators. It was good for its time, and it was nice and fast, and had most of the features you needed, but we're pretty much beyond that, unless you're, what, like Anonymous Bloodlust or Hiraga or something. Mostly Anonymous Bloodlust, aka High with many underscores. And there I am again, along with Ninja Boy, whose name, I think he changed his name on SMW Central. It weirded me out for a bit. I think that's permaban now, if I'm not mistaken. What's the issue with ZSNES? It's just an old emulator. It's got a bunch of security vulnerabilities. So people have, in fact, crafted malicious ROMs that will pop open calc.exe, which could be used to do more evil things, because once you can pop open calc.exe, you can do damn near anything you want. And it's also just highly inaccurate. BSNES actually included a like sound emulation thing, like the echo buffer could be expanded when it could be expanded on this emulation. I don't know the exact thing, but it makes some things sound right. And old versions of Add Music, or something that added music and might not be called Add Music, would mess with the echo buffer in the wrong way, and so it sounds like complete and utter trash on a real SNES. But this wasn't a problem because no one actually ran their code on SNESs back in, like 2005 or earlier, because I remember using ZSNES in '98. You can't do that in other emulators? It's possible, but other emulators are coded better and no one's found severe bugs in them. There is one instance I recall of someone finding an exploit in, what is that thing for Linux called that is basically Winamp? Not Audacity, it's a different thing. But basically they found a plugin for that played NSF files that was exploitable because it didn't do bounds checking in the right way, and you could actually use that to launch a shell. It was a really cute exploit, but that was also like circa 2010. But ZSNES is old. It's written in assembly, or was at least written in assembly. It was closed source at the time. I don't know if it's open source now. Just has a lot of things going against it in terms of like security. But I imagine if you found a severe bug in BSNES or SNES 9X that could do that, people would probably think that's pretty cool. Give you accolades for it if you didn't use it to like infect random moderators and SMW players' computers. In my case, it wouldn't do much. What could you really do to infect my SNES? Finding a jailbreak from the SNES into the SD to SNES would actually be really cool, but I don't think it actually works that way. I think all the SD to SNES stuff is locked out on the other side. It's full of exploits. Seen a video of someone loading up a ROM, launching their web browser, pointing at a website that don't use SNES. Written x86 and exploit makes use of an accurate SA1 emulation to take over execution. There you go. Thank you, Max and Kappa. So there you go. All right. That's why the floating block. Yep. All right, let's scroll around the map for a minute. That sure looks like the map we played through. Oh yeah, that's conceptually at the very bottom, isn't it? Huh. There's some world wrapping going on because this is where we came from up there. That's cute. All right. Yep, sure is a world map. There's a lot of reasons not to use it. Precisely. There's a few good reasons to use it, which is like you're playing a historical ROM hack and you want to play it in its real environment, but that's about it. Like if you want to play the original Catastrophe, you do that. But there's Catastrophe Remastered or Reimaged or whatever they called it, and it works better. It works on hardware. Would recommend that. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. I'll load up the good old days and change the title.